Arzu, your report has been sensational. A lot of people have been talking about it. Can you hear me, Arzu? Can you hear me, Arzu? This is Arnab here. Okay, we are not getting Arzu yet. We are going to get her phone in. Gaurav, you must have seen Arzu's report. What do you make of?
Arnab, when initially she spoke about, that Dawood Ibrahim has been poisoned, I didn't know what to make out of it, but then the reports came out of Pakistan about the internet going down and people not being able to access social media, and not just from Arzu, from various other quarters. So I think that leads to a lot of suspicion. I do not know what is happening in Pakistan. Nobody is confirming or denying. But, to say that because of Imran Khan's, some PTI function, they have Imran Khan, after leaving the position of the Prime Minister, or when he was removed as Prime Minister, he has done so many of these talks and so many of these things. I mean, this is not new. They never did it before. So why should they do it now? Again, I'm saying I'm not aware of what is happening in case of Dawood Ibrahim, Arnab. I'm not sure. But I'm extremely suspicious because I'd like to understand what's going on. And maybe a Pakistani panelist can help us understand what is going on, Arnab.
Right. Is Arzu with us yet? Because I really wanted to go to her. Clarifications need to come in. Arzu Kazmi has said, and others have been saying on Pakistani social media, that Dawood has been poisoned, that he's not doing well. He's been in a hospital in Karachi. Arzu, can you hear me now? No, she can't hear me yet. Okay, I'll go to Kaswar Klasra, who's the Republic's, point man in Islamabad. Kaswar, what are you hearing about this, and how is the news being taken? Is there any clarification yet from the Pakistani side?
Well, Arnabji, 20 hours have been passed and no confirmation or denial from Pakistani authorities. That is the fact, one thing. And secondly, definitely, we all know that some of his relatives are still living there in Karachi. And I have spoken to one of those relatives over there as well. And they told me that, yes, they are concerned because he is not feeling well. But they denied the fact that they don't know about his whereabouts as well. And definitely the rumors have been spreading for last 20 hours, and only Pakistan government is in a position to deny or even to, accept that whether he has been living in Karachi or whether he was poisoned or taken to the hospital as well. Only Pakistani government can confirm or deny. But I could not get confirmation from Ajay's side about his whereabouts in Karachi. But one thing is for sure, that is his relatives are really concerned. Those relatives are living in Karachi, and I found them very, very concerned about his well-being. But when I asked about the question whether he was in Pakistan or not, they did not give clear, the answer to my question as well. And I got to know from his relative that he's told me clearly that we are not concerned about his whereabouts. Yes, he is not feeling well, we know, but we are not concerned about his whereabouts. So this is what I am getting from Pakistan. But Pakistani authorities, in a nutshell, are in a position to deny or even to tell us to shed more light on this controversy as well. Anandji.
Yes, but very interestingly, whereas Sushant, earlier news reports about Dawood would come in from India, this is coming entirely from Pakistan. And many Pakistanis reporting that there's something fishy, social media services were shut down, there's something that was being hidden, and, no rationale for the government to shut down social media services. I saw many Pakistani influencers and others saying that it's good if he is dead, because it will save us the constant embarrassment about being asked and having to deny. So, Sushant, how do you view this flurry of reports about Dawood's condition?
Arnab, as far as the social media shutdown is concerned, I believe that had more to do with, an internet rally or social media rally Imran Khan's party was holding. Uh, but the fact that the military had to shut down the entire social media space in Pakistan or in large parts of Pakistan simply because a political party was holding some kind of a talkathon or whatever you want to call it on the internet tells you how terrified they are of Imran Khan. But that's besides the point. I don't think it had anything to do with the Dawood story because that would have been a self goal. I don't see how you are either going to get a denial or a corroboration that Dawood is in hospital, he's copped it, he's been poisoned, he's been shot, he's been killed, hanged, whatever. Because that is like Mia Kalpa as far as the Pakistanis are concerned. They have always denied that Dawood is out there, although the entire world knows that Dawood lives in Karachi and then often is shifted from Karachi into other parts of Pakistan when the heat gets too much. But there have been some reports which have been coming over the last few weeks, months actually, that Dawood has had some very serious health problems. And apparently, it seems that he was hospitalized, I think yesterday or day before. And some people have got wind of it. And then they have tried to put two and two together and created this whole thing that he has been poisoned and that there are these unknown, people who I think if they were actually these unknown people, they would be given the Bharat Ratna as far as I am concerned. But unfortunately, that's not true. From what we are hearing is that he has been unwell. He's had some serious ailments, heart and other things. And apparently there are, he's of course under the protection of the Pakistan authorities, the Pakistan Army and the ISI. There is, again, I've also heard the same stories from my sources in Pakistan that apparently an entire floor has been sanitized and he's been kept out there and nobody's allowed to go near that hospital. I'm forgetting the name of the hospital. I'd been told that. But quite clearly, there is something happening. But I think the poisoning story has been far-fetched. Maybe it's to attract eyeballs. Maybe it's for some other reasons because his health has not been keeping well. And maybe he'll cop it and that will be good. The burden of the earth will be removed. Or maybe he'll survive this time and maybe he'll cop it later. But that is where we are at right now. I think many of the other stories are a little far-fetched to my mind.